Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully guys are all doing well. This is going to be the match reaction to Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich, finishing 5-2 in the end. And oh boy, am I buzzing. What a game. What an absolute game. You know, I'd actually say that was a classic. That game, brilliant, absolutely superb. Let me just move my book. Sorry if that's too loud. Classic, man. Classic. I generally don't know what else to say other than classic. Brilliant. Just brilliant game. I can't say anything but that. 5-2 in the end. I said it would be a hard game. At certain parts in the game, it was a hard game, 110%. 110%. But at the start, obviously not. The lineup that he went with actually did shock me a little bit. And I did do a TikTok on it. So if any of you guys are on TikTok or anything, follow the Bayern View on TikTok. Definitely. But Neuer in goal, Stakic, Sula, Hernandez and Davies. Then Tolisso, which I was the most shocked about. Kimmich, Coman, Müller, Sane and Lewandowski. And I can't fault them. I really can't fault them. Absolutely superb. Brilliant. We had possession. Shots, everything, to be perfectly honest. But without further ado, let's get crack-a-lacking straight into this. So straight away, Lewandowski gets himself a penalty from a shot that Sane took, and it hit the player, their player, handball, and you know, obviously a bit, I wouldn't say it was harsh, but you know, obviously you feel for them in a certain way because you never want to get a penalty off of that. But it was handball, 110%. And then Lowy, he does what he does. You know, Lewandowski buries the ball, absolutely hoofs it in, and there we go. There's 1-0. And then it gets until the 23rd minute, and we get ourselves a free kick. And I'm wondering, like, what are they doing? Sane has stepped up for it, so I'm like, okay, this is in territory. It's just in front of the box. Sane, you have to bury this. I'm like, come on, Sane, come on, Sane. And then I see, I think it's Müller. I want to say it's Müller, Kimmich, and Lewandowski, and I'm like, they're all standing around the ball, and then Sane's just behind them, and I'm like, all right, get out of his way then, you know. And then they lay it off, and Lewandowski just hoofs it, and it goes in. Brilliant goal from them, brilliant technique from the team. They've obviously done that on the training ground, and Lewandowski just smashes it in from the layoff. Can't say nothing from that. 2-0 to us. And then from then, Sane, and basically the first half was all us. You know, it generally was. Like my preview, or the preview I did on the channel, you wouldn't think I was talking about the same team in the first half. You wouldn't, because Sane literally nearly scores twice, and then from a tap-in does end up scoring to make it 3-0. And then from then, you know, they do go and get themselves a goal. Brilliant from them. The little chip ball over the top was superb, to be honest. Stakic needs to do 110% better. He's a young player. He will learn. You know, you can't, I'm not going to go in on him or anything like that, because he's a young player and he will learn from his mistakes and hopefully get better. And Neuer needed to do better. Both of them did. You know, he should close him down, shouldn't be letting him get there. And then Neuer, I don't know why he doesn't cover his near post, but whatever, that makes it 3-1. And then they get 3-2, but it's offside, and then there was half-time. Cracking game. You know, I'm 4 minutes into this video, and cracking game, and I'm happy. We're back to winning ways. We had a stumble in the road against Mönchengladbach. They have knocked us out of the Pokal Cup, but at the end of the day, we move on. And then from the start of the second half and so on, they showed up. They really did showed up. They were, you know, some would say on one, and what I mean by that is they were like crazy in the second half. They were trying, which they would. Obviously, you know, they don't want to lose, but at the same time, like, this was the team that I thought we would get in the first half. They just weren't on it in the first half, and we obviously wanted retribution and wanted something from losing 5-0 in the past game. So we had to get back into it, and we did. Yeah, but they were on it 110%. It gets to the 56th minute. and they have a brilliant shot, and Neuer makes a world-class save. But that's our keeper, Manuel Neuer, you know, makes up for the mistake of the one thing, which, to be honest, I wasn't ever threatened in a certain sense when he did make that save, or annoyed when he didn't make the save and they got 3-1, because at the end of the day, it's so hard to keep clean sheets. It generally is. You know, this day and age, footballers are just more, I wouldn't say they're more intelligent. I think that's actually probably too stupid. That's stupid of me to say that. But, like, you know, they're not bad. They're not a bad team. They're sitting in at 6th. They've gone down because of not getting the points today. They've gone down a little bit, and they've only got 2 losses. They're a very compact team, and you've seen that in the second half. They were trying to butcher us, but you know, our presence and our players just shine through, basically. So yeah, there's that. Neuer makes a brilliant save, and then they get a run through, but Hernandez just catches up before the player gets in the box, and boots the ball away. Thank God he did, otherwise that would have been even more scary. And then the Don in Coman does what Coman does best, pushes to the side. I'm like, come on, pass. Doesn't pass, takes the player on, and then just hoofs it, and gets the goal. So that makes it 4-1. And then from a tap-in, they get 4-2, and that was the 64th minute, and then right at the end, Muller gets the ball, brilliant from Mancano, to pass it into Muller. The run that he makes in general, you wouldn't think he was a centre-back, the way that he runs, the way he dribbles with the ball, but passes it into Muller. Muller dummies the player, and then 5-2, smashes it in. But it was an end-to-end game in the end, and that wasn't supposed to be a rhyme or anything like that. Generally, it was such an end-to-end game, and hats off to them, 110% hats off to them. You know, at the end of the day, you've got to turn up. Certain teams around the world, in England, in Italy, so on and so forth, in the Champions League, Europa League, whatever, Bundesliga, you know, they would have come out of that having a 3-1 first half, you know, been down 3-1 first half, and they would have just gone for it, but failed, and they didn't. You know, they did fail in the end. Yes, I know it was 5-2, but that's just because of the quality of the players that we have. You know what I mean? You can't hate on them. You know, at the end of the day, they went for it. We just had the quality of the players. That's why we're the top of the Bundesliga. That's why we're the biggest German club. We got Lewandowski, Sane, so on and so forth. You guys know, and that's it. But credit to them for trying, 110%. But we move on now. We're sitting at 25 points. I'm happy, 110%, and we're moving on to Benfica. So yeah, man, that's going to be it for the video. This is the match reaction done. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below. Become part of this brilliant community we are trying to build here collectively, all together. Yeah, join the family, and also give the video a like. That's very important. If you have enjoyed the video, give the video a like. Check me out on Instagram, check us out, sorry, on Instagram and TikTok, posting on there as well. And until then, Maya guys, come on Bayern. Peace out, guys.